how did you get one of the keyboard chairs in Morris Day and the Time?
Well, Faze-O, we were playing in Detroit at Cobo Arena. No, yeah, and the time was, did we play there? Or were we were there or something? And in passing, Jellybean said, I know who you are.
Uh-huh.
You keep theirs in the Faze-O. Love
Right.
y'all, man. That riding high. Da, 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 da. So we met, talked a lot. So I get a call. Um, One day I'm at home, I get a call, and it's the manager, and he said, "Is this Pete Harrison?" I said, "Yeah," and he said, "This is JB. I'm the manager of Morris Day and the Time, the most magnificent band." Blah 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 blah. And he's like, it's like promoting. I said, "Who is this?" I said, I'm getting ready to hang up, and
Right.
then he said, "Jelly Bean." He don't believe me. So Bean got on the phone and said, "Keith, this is Bean." I said, "What's up, man?" Cool. He says, we need another keyboard player because the keyboard player they had played with Frankie Beverly and Mays, and he was leaving the time to go hit with them. And so uh, he says, he says, so I said, well, when will I have time to rehearse? And he said, you professional, aren't you? And I paused and then I said, hell yes.
Yeah.
I said, why did I say that? And I
Right.
said, well what am I going to, he said, you're going to be playing strings and bass lines and singing and stepping. He says, we're going to be in Indianapolis on such and such a date. Meet us there. You can watch the show from backstage and then get on the bus
Uh,
and roll out.
right.
So he told me, he gave me the repertoire of all the songs that they're playing. And he said, oh, by the way, bring a suit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. You can't go up with jeans and a t-shirt.
But this was during the time when I came off the road from the Dazz Band. I took a hiatus because my wife had acquired Lyme's disease. So I had to take care of her and my two daughters uh, while she was going through her period with Lyme's disease. And Bobby, the leader of the Dazz Band, had always told me, uh, you can always come back, whenever you're available. So I did that, you know. It was funny because one show we played in Cleveland, the time band, the Dazz Band was on the show.
You so you did double duty?
No,
No, no.
I didn't get too many likes,
Oh,
you know, from some of the guys in the band.
yeah. Got like
you,
we don't know
you
who
know,
this guy is anymore.
yeah, why you so uh but the band had changed up too, a little bit, the Dazz Band. Uh so after I did, the the straw that broke the camel's back with the time band, we were over in Finland.
Okay.
And so the next day after the show, that's when we would all get our money. Nobody can find Morris. Morris had skipped out on the whole band. And everybody's walking around wondering what's going on. So I pulled out my gold card and said, I'm going to the airport.
Right.
So I caught a flight home, and that's when they were doing like cool jazz festivals.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
And there was a cool jazz festival coming up, uh, and I knew they wouldn't be able to find another keyboard player that quick. So um, I called the manager and said, "I'm not going to do the gig unless I get my money from Finland and an apology from Moore."
Never
And
happened.
he started cussing me out, and I hung up. So then Norby Walters called. That's when Norby Walters was the big booking agency then. And Norby was trying to, you obligated to do this? Guy said, no, I'm not. I said, I'm a hired musician. I'm not on contract. I'm a hired musician. So then Morris calls and he said, sending you money, Western Union. And he apologized. And, so I did that one gig and that was the last gig I did.